Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. I'm going to give you the tools to manifest anything. Why do I laugh? Why not? All right, you know there's no buts allowed on my channel. You are unlimited. Yes, Landria, but no buts on my channel except for one, the spiritual butt kick, the real butt. All right, how do we manifest miracles? I'm going to tell you because I know how to. I know the secret, and I'm going to share it with you. And once you get this, it's so simple, you're going to realize, wow, okay, that's all that I need to do. Need in a positive way, because we don't like the N word. The need is usually lack. But you will need to do certain things in order to receive certain things, and I'm going to talk about that. Manifesting miracles is not reserved for anybody. It's for everyone. Why do we call them miracles? Because we're in such a done state of being that we don't understand that miracles is just the way we can live. If you took my Breakthrough Fear course, listed down below, you know that by the end of the course we actually start to live our life as a miracle. But it takes practice, and you have to understand what's behind that. So I'm just going to share this one secret, and if you master this one secret, if you need help, of course, take the courses, do what it takes. But if you do this one thing, this secret, you can live life as a miracle. It will not be a miracle anymore because it's just going to be the way you function. You're just going to be manifesting with a thought. The secret to manifesting miracles is total letting go, no obstacles. How does somebody else perform a miracle on you? Because you're usually in a state of wanting it so badly and being at such a rock bottom place, usually an illness or something like that, and you need a miracle. I need a miracle. That's the N word in a negative way. I need a miracle. Lack. In other words, this miracle is going to save me. But when people go into that state of ultimate pain and suffering, they very often, most of the time, let go, because they have nothing else to lose. So when they let go, there are no obstacles. There's no belief that I can't have this or do that. They want it so badly that they're willing to believe in absolute things that they never would believe in before, because they're in so much pain and because there's nothing else to go to. And then they open up and they say yes, yes, and then they're healed. Or the job comes, or the relationship comes, and there's no more suffering. They go into a euphoric state. They go into awakening. Awakening is a state where there are no obstacles. There's no fear. So when somebody tells me I'm in an awakened state, but I'm afraid, I'm saying, okay, you're not quite there yet. You're in a, let's just say, in alignment with it. You're on your way. You're all on your way to awakening. But, yeah, here's a but. It's not going to happen if you still have the fears and the beliefs and the stories you're telling yourself, and those usually will not dissipate until you go to sometimes the dark night of the soul, and then a miracle. Instantaneous, spontaneous awakening. Like Eckhart Tolle, no, he spent an entire lifetime of sheer pain and agony. That didn't happen overnight. He actually just hit rock bottom, wanted to kill himself. Neil Donald Walsh wanted to kill himself. They're out in the streets, homeless. You have to get to the point where you're so stripped down of everything, and that is the ego. It lets go because you realize it's not working in your favor. It's not helping you. It's not making you happy. It's not doing anything that's positive other than it thinks it is. The ego thinks it's doing things for you and protecting it because it believes that you are it, that you are this. And then when you realize you are not any of this and none of that can possibly make you happy, because you hold that power right now. When you absolutely release every thought, every belief, everything, release it all. You don't have to have any thought. Well, tell me what thought you need, right? What thought do I require at this point to perform a miracle? Nothing. The universe knows what you want because you are it. You don't have to tell it. It's not like a person in the room that, you have to say something. The universe is you in action. So when you desire a miracle, you have those feelings, the desire, no obstacles, total letting go, No beliefs that, will this happen, won't it happen, am I that powerful, is this evil? Obstacles, all of them. Total release creates miracles, and that's how Christ was able to heal people, because they wanted it so badly, and they believed that he held those powers when actually they did, and his powers, of course, combined with their ability to let go and open up to it and receive it, created the miracle. There was no obstacles between what he was giving and what they were receiving. Nothing was there. Those who he could not heal had barriers up, didn't believe. There was a block, an obstacle, and had they removed that, a miracle could happen. Miracles can happen. I've done them in the middle of meditations. Connect to the quantum field, my guided meditation. I actually manifested 2 major things. Halfway through the meditation, I was doing my trial run to make sure my voice and music are in the right levels, and got a phone call. I had to take it in the middle because I was expecting this phone call, and got 2 amazing opportunities. And then I hit a record in something in my business. That same hour, I looked at my phone and saw something come through, and I said, wow, okay, stuff's already happening. Why? I was opening up that quantum field. So any thoughts or whatever, because I get busy during the day, I have a lot of things I have to do, and so sometimes, your mind can be focused on things, and I'm manifesting at all times. But when I pull away and I do my meditations, this is going to be very helpful for you, and I do a guided one for you, so it gets you to focus on this, that clear light, connecting to the quantum field, your power. And then you go into a place of peace, and then the thoughts subside. And if you have a thought, negative or positive, they just float by. They float by. You're not reacting to them, so they're not an obstacle. So don't think, well, I'm having thoughts, they're obstacles. No, they're only obstacles if you're reacting and having a conversation with them. So if a thought comes in and you know that it's not true, there's that thought again. My parents told me I wouldn't amount to anything. There it goes. I'm really not unlimited. There it goes. And you know that is your ego talking, and you can observe it as the higher self. Observe it and say, wow. It's sort of mind-blowing when you watch yourself and you think, wow, that is a construct that was created through the quantum field accumulation of the consciousness, collective consciousness, the density of this planet. All these things are in there. And so you're absorbing all of that. You are it. It's part of your energy field. But you as an individual get to pull and pick and choose out of there what you're going to react to or pay attention to. Right? It's there. Everything's in the room. Every probability exists in the room. There are miracles. And I'm talking serious ones. Okay? I had a spontaneous healing on my foot. Boom. I've had so many miracles it isn't funny. Actually, it is funny. It's fun. But what I'm trying to tell you right now, here's another but. What I'm trying to tell you right now is that this is not something that is really a miracle that you can perform every day. It's just how we can live when we stop becoming dense beings. When there's no separation between you and another. Because when you separate yourself and you believe the world and people are a problem, then you are now in a dense state of being. You don't realize you're not connecting to the quantum field where everything is one and it's beautiful, just experiencing things with no judgment. That's it. There's no obstacles in that thinking. There's just, okay, we're here. We're experiencing stuff. Some people are going to the super dark side. That'll end at some point. They'll get pulled out of it, and all the players with them. We don't need answers. We don't need to know why or what their mission is. We know what ours is, and that is to absolutely pull out of this density, drop the stories, drop the blame, and go into miracles. Miracles every single day. You can do this. You can do this. I've had people in my course tell me that they've had miracles. Money, jobs, unexpected things, relationships repaired, completely releasing blame or anger, feeling like new people, and sometimes they don't even realize how far they've advanced till they talk to me, and I'm like, whoa, you're like a totally different person, and you can do the same. And that's the letting go, releasing all of it. Those stories, the negativity, and the 3-second manifesting. Boom, I have a negative thought. You don't fight it, it floats by. Boom, you're going to a positive one. All of a sudden your focus is no longer on the negative thought. Choose a higher one. I don't care if it's ice cream. I love chocolate ice cream. Ice cream. Yay. Ooh, I get excited about that. Scandinavians eat a lot of ice cream. You can perform a miracle, and if you go into a manifesting state, meditation, you can go into a manifestation state of a higher frequency because you're now focused on what is being said to you during it. It's a hypnosis kind of thing that you're doing for yourself. It's nothing weird. Miracles. I would like you to try this. You're ready to do it? I'm going to put the quantum... I have a miracle healing meditation. You can go into that. But connecting to the quantum field actually allows you to choose something, a new reality, and we clear you out for 45 minutes, almost 45 minutes. And toward the end, we then place a thought in to the quantum field because now you're clear. You're feeling good. You're connecting to your power. You're going into the light. You're filled with light. You're connecting to your guides. You ask for guidance. And then the next thing we do is we choose the reality. And we put it out. And that's it. It's that simple. Because now you're in this place where you're feeling euphoric. You're not worried about anything. All worries are being handled out here. They can dissipate. They're stories. They can turn into something completely different if you choose. Are you ready to perform a miracle? The secret is to allow yourself to let everything else go, except for that thing you desire, and to not think about it as something that you need, but something that exists, and you welcome it, you receive it, and you show gratitude for it, you're grateful for it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful miracle. No expectations, no rules, no nothing. Those are all obstacles. How it should come to you, when it should come to you. The universe will give you exactly that because if you're going to take one of my courses, I actually go into depth, and one big thing's going to be released in 2020. We actually talk about this in detail, about what that does for you and what it doesn't do for you. When you start to create expectations, the universe is always lining you up with exactly what you desire. And if it takes you in directions that, like, you're thinking this isn't working, do not lose your faith. It's taking you to exactly where you desire to go, and you don't know what needs to be done on the way there that must be corrected. So you have to work on things to become that new person. So sometimes unpleasant things show up and you're like, this isn't working. It's always working. There's a miracle happening at every moment, but when you stop believing, you go, oh, it was supposed to happen this way, then that's ego trying to take control again. Drop the ego, drop the density, drop all of it. Pay attention to no thoughts, none, zippo. Know what you desire, let go of how and when, clear it all out, clear out the clutter in your house, everywhere, your mind, your body, all of it. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Join me in my monthly webinar. Go down here, sign up for 5 Ways to Manifest Anything, where you can get a code for all of my webinars and my courses. I occasionally share codes with you for discounts. My monthly webinar, we do 3 hours live, and we work, and we actually do an exercise live that you can take with you, and you get a recording that you can watch over and over to practice all of these. And you're going to journal things, and we're going to get really busy. Practice, practice. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.